the back of Prayers, but this is absolutely the one. This lady has been touring all up and down the United States, killing it on the West Coast. She was out in Phoenix for quite some time, and she was tearing it up at the House of Blues. You know what I'm saying? She Can't Lose, all throughout Hollywood. She is absolutely one of my favorite comedians. I met her at Harvey's Comedy Club when we was doing the Portland Comedy Festival, and then even then, she was a goddamn blessing. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Eugene, please put your hands together for your headliner, Lexy Sharde!
Get the fuck off the stage, Deacon. Does he remind you of a deacon from church that turned comedy? This nigga called me, asked me what I was wearing tonight, and he caught my... Give it up for all the comedians you saw so far. Give it up for Debbie, oh my God. Like, I gotta follow that. Fuck. I look... It's okay. I know you weren't throwing shade at me. But to be honest, I want to be like you when I grow up. So thank you. Thank you for warming the stage up for me. Yeah, so I made the drive all the way down from Eugene, or up from Eugene, right? And this is awkward. And you guys been to Eugene? Yeah. Yeah, there's not a whole lot that goes on down there, besides like college football and breweries and a whole lot of white people that don't see good. That's about it. But Eugene did make the headlines in the national news recently. Did you guys hear about the Lego heist? You heard about it? Yeah. Yeah, for those of you that didn't hear about it, there was this local toy store that hired a bunch of meth heads and homeless people. People experiencing homelessness. And they went and robbed the big stores like Walmart and Target to steal Lego sets. And then they sold them at their store for a fraction of the retail value. They stole over $200,000 worth of merchandise, you guys. And after a thorough investigation, it took a long time. They got to the bottom of it. They found out who the ringleader was. You'll never guess who it was. It was Bob the Builder. It was Bob the Builder, you guys. Yeah, it's crazy. We're living in some crazy times right now, right? It's crazy. Thank you for being here tonight. Give yourselves a round of applause. I feel like we need more comedy, I'm a recovering news addict. Anyone else here? Yeah, I'm trying to not watch the news anymore, but when I stress out, especially when I'm getting ready for a show, I feel like I have to check the news, and I checked the news on the way here because I was a little anxious. And I saw this story, you guys. It's a big story, and I just feel like I have to share it with you. Applebee's has opened up their first drive-thru restaurant. Yeah. In Atlanta, Georgia, Applebee's opened up their first drive-thru restaurant, and locals are super excited to now be enjoying food that gives them the runs on the run. Yeah, it's crazy. We're living in some crazy times. Like, internet bullying is getting a little out of hand. Wouldn't you agree? Like, you wish people would just write in their journal sometimes. But where it's getting worse than Facebook and Instagram is allrecipes.com. Yeah, I was on there the other day looking at this recipe like, oh yeah, this looks good. I think I could try this. I think I have all the ingredients of this. And then I made the mistake of reading the comments. It's like, sub the chicken for some tofu, add a dollop of sour cream, some cream of tartar, a lemon peel, throw some chicken feet in there. Don't follow the recipe at all, just follow all of my modifications. Trust me, it's delicious. It's like, bitch, why would I trust you? We both came here because we can't cook for shit. Screw this, I'm going to Applebee's. And then there's AI, right? I'm sure some of you watched a video and you thought it was real and then you realized it was AI and you felt like you're fucked, right? Like we're literally living in Idiocracy, the movie. But AI's been around for a long time. It's just progressed and it's changed names. Do you have any 80s babies in the house tonight? Yeah, I'm an 80s baby, yeah. AI used to be called CGI. Computer-generated images, and it ruined my life. I'll give you a prime example. Did anyone here ever watch TGI Fridays? Remember that on ABC? Yeah. You guys remember Step by Step? Yeah. Step by step, day by day. That one. Yeah. The opening credits scene, right? That scene is crazy. They're at Magic Mountain, right? Six Flags Magic Mountain, which is crazy because the whole show takes place in Wisconsin. You're like, oh, what are they on family vacation? Okay. Yeah. Well, they're at Magic Mountain, and that ending scene and the opening credits, they're on the big white colossal roller coaster, and the camera pans out into like a bird's eye view, and you see that the roller coaster is sitting on a beach and there's waves crashing into it. And as a 9-year-old, you're like, holy shit, I gotta go to Magic Mountain. That's the coolest shit I've ever seen. So fast forward, went to U of O, graduated, moved to LA. One of my best friends took me to Magic Mountain. We get there. It's on an actual mountain. It's 45 minutes from Santa Monica Beach, 45 miles, which is like 4 hours in LA traffic. I'm like, where the fuck is the roller coaster on the beach? I Googled it. Turns out they used CGI to place an image, a video image of a beach crashing into the roller coaster on the parking lot. The roller coaster is sitting next to it. I'm like, that's fucking wild. My childhood dreams were just crushed. I mean, like, when was the first time you realized that adulthood was a scam? 18. You're 18? Do you remember what you were doing?
My first job.
Your first job? Yeah. You know when I found out adulthood was a scam? When I turned my first trick. That was when that happened. But yeah, so my dreams of Magic Mountain were crushed. And while I was looking up that fact, I found out that the average person spends anywhere from $70 to $200 to go to an amusement park. Like, what? You're gonna spend that amount of money just to catch a feeling? Like, why do that when you could just stay in a toxic relationship? You know, like, who needs a roller coaster when you got high cortisol? Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, so I stopped watching the news, but I love celebrity news. Anyone here ever like keep up with TMZ? Yeah, I lived in LA for 6 years, and TMZ was how we kept up before social media was like a thing. And like, you know, sometimes just reading about celebrities' lives makes you feel better about your life a little bit. Like Halle Berry hit the headlines recently. Did you hear about what she did recently? She stormed the Capitol steps in Washington, D.C. It wasn't on January 6th, but she did storm the steps, and she screamed out, "I have menopause! I have menopause! More women need support through menopause!" And this guy in the crowd yelled out, "Nobody cares! When's the next X-Men movie coming out?" Yeah, it's fun watching celebrities go through down spirals. But I'm not a hater, though. Like, I love a good transformation story. Like Missy Elliott. Did you guys hear about Missy Elliott's transformation story? Dude, she lost all that weight. She went back to school. She got a master's degree. Her hometown named a whole boulevard after her. And she was at the BET Awards on the red carpet. And, I'm sorry, there's some white people here. BET stands for Black Entertainment Television. Yeah, so the reporter flagged her down and was like, Missy, you look so good, girl. Tell us your secret. Did you get on those Epic? She's like, nah, girl, I got back on that dick. And then Little John had an amazing transformation. Did you hear about him? Little John is a meditation and yoga guru now. Like, what? The guy that influenced all my terrible decisions in college is now guiding me on how to breathe through a panic attack. All the panic attacks I'm getting from all those Four Locos he encouraged me to drink, you know? Which is crazy because a lot of people didn't know, including myself, that Little John was actually sober his whole career. Which really made me think, like, what was in that pimp cup, you know? He said it was crunk juice, but the whole time it was just kombucha. Like, what? That's crazy. I would love to sit in that yoga class, though. I feel like it would go something like this. Now get into a goddess squat. Cactus-like arms. and lean from side to side. Lean from the window to the wall. And remember, this is hot yoga, so sweat may drop down your base chakra. Yeah, I love keeping up with celebrities. It's funny because it's like I like keeping up with celebrities, and people in the Pacific Northwest don't really care. You know, only people in LA care about celebrities. But I used to live in LA, and I actually started my comedy career in LA, and I did so well that I moved back home, and now I teach stand-up comedy classes. So, things are going pretty well for me, you guys. Every once in a while, I'll get like a friend or a family member that asks me if I miss living in LA, and I'll tell you the truth, you know, like I don't miss the traffic. I don't miss having 8 roommates, but I do miss middle-aged white women asking me where I got my chin done. Yeah, I mean, look at this shit, you know, like I was born to do stand-up comedy. The microphone just rests so perfectly. Right there. I mean, I don't know why I'm not famous yet, you guys. Like, all the greats have a cleft chin, you know? Like, Jay Leno, Dr. Phil, the Nutcracker. Well, that last one's just what all my boyfriends call me. I'm just kidding, you guys. I don't have any boyfriends. I'm so single, I'm just letting my nipple hair grow out now. Yeah, and I'm half Italian, so imagine the thickness. Let's just say at the rate that it's growing, I'm really looking forward to Mardi Gras this year. Yeah. Let's just say at the rate that it's growing, you know, I'll have a full sweater by Christmas. You can catch me at your family holiday party with your auntie petting me in the corner like, what is this, alpaca? Chinchilla? It's gorgeous. Yeah. I told that joke out in Arizona at a cowboy bar once, and this guy came up to me after the show and was like, you know, real men don't mind a little hair on the ladies. I'm like, my God, I hope that's true, because my happy trail would make Pharrell Williams write a song called Happier. Yeah. And don't even get me started on the ingrown hairs, you guys. Like, one time I got this ingrown hair right on the edge of my areola. And it was so deep, it went so deep that it turned purple, it bruised. And my boyfriend at the time, who was struggling with some insecurities, convinced himself that I cheated on him and that it was a hickey. And tried to convince me and gaslight me into thinking that's what really happened. And so we were arguing about this for like 3 to 5 days. And eventually it got infected. It formed a whitehead, and I was like, look, come look at this shit. I told you it was an ingrown hair. Now it's all infected. He leans in to look at it, and I popped it in his eye. I lectured him. I was like, you know what they say about assumptions, right? He's like, yeah, I know. They make an ass out of you and me. I was like, no. They make an ass out of you, and now you're blind in one eye, bitch. I've been single ever since. He was bald, and so I think he was just jealous I could grow hair anywhere. Turned out he was like a full-grown hairist. And I was doing some research, and like the amount of hairism that happens in the bald community, it's, you know, it's astronomical, if you will. I never know how that one's gonna do. That was my dad joke for the night. You guys are fun. I feel like we've gotten to know each other a little bit on an intimate level. Maybe we should bring it back down to surface. I'm a big music fan. Anyone else here like music? Yeah. I like music because like there's so many different kinds of genres of music, and each type of music can make you feel like a certain kind of way. Like, sir, what's your favorite kind of music? Yeah, I'm talking to you. What's your favorite kind of music?
That's a tough one.
Yeah, what's your gut instinct? What tells?
Just off the top, like
yeah.
ska reggae.
Ska reggae. Yeah, like da-na-na-na. And how does ska reggae make you feel?
Happy.
Happy. Yeah, it is happy music. Like, oh yeah, but like the Bart Simpson or Ska Simpson. Yeah. My favorite kind of music is jazz music because it makes me feel wealthy. Yeah. Growing up in Eugene, I would often get asked by middle-aged white women if my mom was black, because Lexus is an ethnic sounding name. The truth is my mom is white. She just likes a little black in her sometimes. Yeah. First time my dad heard that joke, he was like, what do you mean a little? They don't call me Black Dynamite for nothing. Yeah. I have two sisters, Mercedes and Portia. Yeah. My mom, she's one of those parents that always pushed her own unfulfilled dreams on her children, you know. She always dreamed she'd have a car. Yeah. And, you know, my family wasn't rich, but we also weren't poor. Like, we didn't grow up in a house with a 3-car garage, but we did grow up with a 3-car bunk bed. And it was painted Ferrari red, inspired by my mother's miscarriage. It's okay, you guys. We've all recovered. You know, everyone deals with grief differently. But it's too bad that I'm the only one out of my sisters that turned out to be a whore. Like, my mom could have opened up a brothel and named it the dealership, you know? It's like the perfect name, right? Like, hey, honey, sorry, I'm going to be late for dinner tonight. I'm stuck at the dealership getting my oil checked. Turns out the dipstick was a little dry. Oh, my goodness. Any other biracials in the room? No? Anyone here that likes to date outside their race? A couple? Yeah, it's better than the show that I did in Lebanon last weekend. It was like crickets in there. But yeah, for those of you that date outside your race, give yourselves a round of applause because you are literally walking on the road to world peace. I love, yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's the road to world peace right there. I like dating different ethnicities, getting to know different cultures. I was dating this Mexican guy once, and he was, oh my God, he was so hot. And he was a big family person, and he would love to take me to his family functions. And he had this like crazy uncle named Jesus. And Jesus loved to brag about how he liked to live up to his name by befriending prostitutes. Yeah. He's like, oh yeah, you know, I take them out the club, I pay them by the hour. Not for the sex, just for the conversation. Yeah. His favorite drink was horchata. No, nobody. No. Sometimes that does okay. Never know how that's gonna do, but that's for me. Like I said, I'm a big family person. My dad was diagnosed with kidney disease, and his doctors prescribed him on a strict diet. But rather than following the doctor's orders, he decided to start hoarding junk food like a doomsday prepper. So every time we talked on the phone, the conversations would end with like, hey, kiddo, I'm sorry, I gotta go. My 1-year supply of Ho-Hos, Ding Dongs, and Slim Jims just got here. It's time for me to restock my nightstand. It's like, is your nightstand a vending machine? Like, what the fuck? Why are you eating snacks in bed? Do you want to sleep with the rats and roaches? Just put your snacks in the pantry like everybody else, Dad. You know, it's like, what if he decided he wanted to start a side hustle, right? As like as the neighborhood babysitter or something, you know? The kids are coming over. He's like, hey, kid, what's the matter? Quit your crying. You want a snack? Oh, okay. Come follow me to my bedroom. It's like, he's already on a list. He doesn't need to be on another one. You know. But my dad is also an amazing musician, and he didn't let the disease kill his aspirations. He actually just started a brand new band with the 12 gentlemen that he meets with twice a week for dialysis. They call themselves the Kidney Stones. I mean, essentially all they do is like they're a cover band of the Rolling Stones. So they had like 2 big hits, you know, like Not Waiting on a Lady, Waiting on a Donor. And my personal favorite, Can't You See Me Swelling? Yeah, that's my dad's favorite joke. But my dad actually, he did have a successful dual transplant just last month. And yeah, he's doing really good. And I was reading about, you know, people when they get dual transplants, and apparently, like, when you get a significant organ like a heart, like, you can develop and adopt, like memories and, like, taste buds and even, like, personality traits from the heart donor. And you know what? I think it's true because, like, every time I call him now, he answers the phone and he says, new heart, new kidney, who dis? Still love him, though. Love my family. My great aunt Tammy we didn't know that she was racist until she was diagnosed with dementia. Yeah, talk about awkward. I went to go visit her at the nursing home the other day, and she yelled out, "Who let this Negro in the house?" I was like floored. I was like flabbergasted. I didn't know what to say or do, but like, the performer, the improviser in me just like kind of took over, and I went along with it, and I was like, Great Aunt Tammy, it's me, the light-skinned Negro. The master sent me in here to polish the silverwares. And she says, "All right then, fine, just fold the linens when you're done." I left the room, cried. I was so upset. I wasn't upset over the racial slur, but that was just like the first time she didn't give me a Werther's original. And like looking back on my childhood, I started to question things because I remember when I was little, and she would always say like, "Now don't tell your cousins now, but you my favorite." And she'd slide me over that little piece of candy. I'm like, what did she mean by that? I'm her favorite? Like she would place her highest bid on me at an auction? Well, I mean, like I am a hard worker. I've had lots of different... I've had lots of different careers in my day. I'm well diverse, I'm well faceted, multifaceted. I used to be a personal trainer. Has anyone here ever worked with a personal trainer before? Oh, good for you. Love yourself. Yeah, I used to be a personal trainer, and I don't miss it because it was very emotionally taxing. I had to check on my clients all the time. I would send them texts like, "Did you work out today? Did you meal prep? Do you still need your inhaler while you watch The Amazing Race?" It's like crazy. I don't know why we use saunas. I feel like saunas are just like preparing us for hell. Like they say it's for health benefits, but I think they're preparing us to meet the devil himself. It's nuts. You know what I realized about the gym culture, though? The gym culture. You know what I realized about gym culture is it's really just a gateway lifestyle into BDSM. Like these people were paying me to torture them. I was pretty much a dominatrix. Like every day I was like, "Quit your whining, bitch! I'll put these straps on your ankles." One client told me his safe word was "ow." I'm a very hard worker. Like Teresa, I used to be a stripper. Yeah, don't be surprised you guys never met a stripper named Lexus before. I mean, come on. It's like gifted this name for that profession. Yeah, it was. My introduction will always go like, "Come to the stage next, a certified pre-owned luxury ride, Lexus. That's right. Get your dollar bills out, fellas. That ass ain't gonna park itself. Wicka wicka. Where's the valet?" Yeah, dancing in LA was a trip, like every once in a while someone's like, "Don't you miss dancing? Like, didn't you make so much money?" I'm like, not during Obama's recession, no. People were literally throwing their loose change for the bus, making it hail in that bitch. I left the club every night covered in bruises, But like my favorite pastime about dancing was like when the newbies would come into the club, They're like come in and they're just so fascinated about being there, like they don't want to lap dance, they don't want to drink, they're not trying to finger you underneath the table or anything. They just want to ask you questions like, "Oh, what do you guys do back in the dressing room?" Like, it's not as sexy as you think. It's really just strippers taking turns watching each other's children. There's a whole lot of Dora the Explorer going on back there and TV dinners. Me, though, I didn't trust those hoes, so I just brought my baby monitor to work. I'd be in the middle of a lap dance, and it's like, "Oh, is that a baby crying?" It's like, "Oh, no, sometimes when I twerk too much, my pussy queefs." That's what that was. So, yeah, after... dancing, being a stripper as someone that was raised as a young Christian girl, I did the natural progression and I got my real estate license. So yeah, I am a real estate agent. You guys can help me out with a little experiment here. Can everyone just raise one hand? Everyone just raise one hand up in the air. I need your participation here. Everyone raise one hand in the air, okay? Now raise your hand if you're a real estate agent. Everyone lowered their hands. That's so not true. Everyone in here is a real estate agent? You guys are fucking liars. I was going to pass on my business cards, but never mind. It's fine. I'll just move on to the next topic. So yeah, I suffer from depression. Anybody else here? Mild depression? Seasonal depression? Yeah, woo for depression. Yeah. I'm so depressed that I can't even cry now. I can make myself cry, though, by masturbating. Yeah. It helps when my cat Peter is laying on my chest, purring, Feels good in more way than one. But, yeah, so I am in therapy. And I'm working on getting to the root cause of my depression with my therapist. And it turns out the reason why I'm depressed is because I'm not a gay man. Have you guys ever experienced a gay man? Gay men are great. They're like my spirit animal, Like, they leave everything better than the way that they found it. Like, everything they touch turns to gold. Like, have you ever seen, like, an old rundown neighborhood and all of a sudden it becomes the tourist attraction of the city? You ask the neighbors what happened, they're like, I don't know, a couple gays moved in around the corner. Next thing I know, my property value's through the roof. I don't mind them gays at all, as long as they don't try to diddle my dick. I'm cool with the alphabet people. But seriously, have you ever experienced like a gay barista at like a Starbucks before? They will turn your whole day around, They will turn that frown upside down, They're like, they're taking your order with excitement. They're like, yes, queen, order that double shot of espresso, bitch. You got boss shit to do today. And you already worked out, bitch. Get that whipped cream on top. You earned it. Then they hand you your latte with a catchphrase like, thanks a latte, have a grande. And then they disappear, You're like, bitch, what are you doing making coffee? You should be like the VP of marketing or something. Oh, honey, stop. You're too sweet. I'm like, no, seriously, I think you're selling yourself tall. That one takes a minute. It's okay. So yeah, I am in therapy. My therapist is like, Alexis, I think you are a hopeless romantic. I think you're a hopeless romantic and you need to cut romance cold turkey. And I think she might be onto something because like whenever I meet like an attractive man in public, like I'm like, oh, like I immediately start fantasizing, about like, like our first date, like the first weekend getaway, getting him in all those like tantric sex positions I have bookmarked in that book, like popping the pimples on his back, And then I get the opportunity to meet him again. And then I get the opportunity to meet him again in public. Shut the fuck up.
What you do?
I'm just fantasizing about popping the pimples on his back because that to me is a fulfilling relationship, okay? So, but then I get the opportunity to meet him again in public, and it's like, oh, this is your wife. Well, this wasn't really in my plans, but she can come too. So my therapist is like, Lexis, if you want to find a meaningful relationship, you need to work on self-love. I'm like, what? Self-love? I love me, Like, I take myself out to eat. I pull out my own chair. I smell my own underwear. I mean, like... I got it covered, I love me so much I took out a restraining order on myself. You know, it's this law of attraction that I feel like isn't really working for me, you know, but sometimes I feel like it's working because lately I've been seeing 11, 11 a lot, 1, 1, 1, 1. And she's like, Lexus, you're not seeing, the universe isn't speaking to you. You're not seeing angel numbers. You're just autistic.
Fuck everybody.
So my therapist is like, you should really put yourself out there, you know? Why don't you try the dating apps? And I'm like, oh my God, really? Okay. I guess I'll try Tinder. Everyone in here knows what Tinder is, right? Yeah, like I should not be on Tinder because I'm a douche magnet. I mean, like, I'm a sucker for dad jokes and I love dudes that look edgy, you know? I'll be on there like, nope. Nope.
What edgy look like?
Nope. Oh, does that guy have a Roman numerals tattoo on his forearm? Like, you know? He slides into my DMs like, damn, ma! How bad did it hurt when you fell from the top rack of the vending machine looking like a goddamn snack?
Oh, fuck. Hey, bro.
And me being the comedian I am, I just throw more fuel on the fire. I'm like, yeah, boo, that's right. I'm A1. It's like, oh, yeah, I love a woman that knows her worth. You a whole premium snack, a whole $1.25. I'd have run back to my coin stash in my car just to find that extra quarter to come and get you, boo. It's worth every cent. And he comes over. I'm like, hold up. Those are early 2000 vending machine prices. I'm gonna need you to hike it up. I take Venmo, PayPal. Don't cash at me unless you're gonna send me that extra 10% to cover those fees. I ain't no cheap bitch. Yeah, he comes over and we smash, and then he ghosts me because he's a fuck boy. Tyler. Tyler, you know, yeah.
Tyler?
So, yeah, his name was Tyler, yeah. So I go back to my therapist. I'm like, this Tinder shit isn't working. She's like, well, Lexus, you should try Hinge because, you know, a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend met their fiance on there. So, you know, there's hope. I'm like, fine, I'll try Hinge, which is the same fucking thing as Tinder, except you answer all these, like, they call them prompts, you know, to let your personality shine through or whatever. So I answer the prompt, you know, what's your favorite sexual position? It's the perfect prompt to answer when you're looking for a respectable man to date, right? But listen, you guys, I answered it in a really cute way. I was like, my favorite sexual position is like the one where they're like down to grow with you as a person and they care about your mental health and your spiritual well-being. That's my favorite position. And this guy wrote me back and he goes, clearly you've never had a finger in your butt. I'm like, you see, Chad, the problem is I've had too many fingers in my butt. And at this point in my life, I'm just searching for something deeper. So, Chad and I scheduled a date. And I was so nervous about this date with Chad, right? Like, I immediately scheduled an appointment with my therapist. And I woke up the next day, I put on my favorite Juicy Couture velour sweatsuit from 2010. You know, the one that says juicy on the booty. And I walked in, my therapist was like, Lexus, I'm so excited for you. Aren't you excited for your date? What are you going to wear? And I was like, this. And she's like, Lexus, remember when we talked about presenting yourself as your best self? I really think this is the perfect opportunity for you to dress for success. Why would I do that when 100% of the dates I go on either lead to a failed relationship or no second date at all, you know? Like, I'm just gonna dress for disappointment, you know? It's gonna be great. And you know what? It was great. I went to that date, I had low expectations. And you know what? Chad and we had been on 6 dates. Yeah, I mean, come on, that deserves something, right? We went on 6 dates. We had sex. It was the first time I had sex in over a year, you guys. It was so beautiful. I cried. And normally that would be something that I'd be like ashamed about, like crying during sex. But you guys, like, Chad was into it. Chad was like really into it. Like he practices this religion. It's called sadism. Yeah, he's a sadist. It's really interesting dating a sadist, you know, because like he lets me openly talk about my childhood traumas, and then like he lets me cry it out, and then he just like gives me the business afterwards. It's the best. And the best part about it, you guys, is there's no copay. Yeah, so I fired my therapist, and she was like, Alexis, I really think that you're going down this self-destructive pattern. I was like, shut up, bitch, you're just jealous. But she was right, because he did eventually ghost me, which is fine, you know. But I'm getting older. I'm about to turn 40 this year, and it's like I've decided that I'm gonna change my expectations a little bit, have a little bit more realistic expectations about dating and what I'm looking for. And you know what I've decided? I will date a short king over a narcissist any day of the week. Okay?
Yes.
Okay? Has any woman in here ever fucked a guy shorter than them before?
One time.
Hell yeah, right? Was it good? Was it good? Yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys this story, and then I'm gonna get out of here. So, when I was working in LA, I was working at this bar, this tiki bar, and I was a cocktail waitress, and there was this cute busboy, and he was like Hispanic. He had like those Mario Lopez dimples, you know. We were like always eye fucking each other, and one day it was just like we knew we were gonna fuck, and so at the end of the shift it was like, where we going, your place or mine? And he's like, well, I live at home with my mom. I was like, okay, guess we're going to my place, you know, and don't judge me, you guys. Single mom, just trying to get it in. I had a studio apartment. My daughter's at home. I'm like, the only place that we can fuck is the bathroom. And he wanted to do it doggy style. So I was like, all right, we're going to make this work somehow, you know. So I just, in the bathroom over the sink, like, all right, you ready for this? He's like, oh yeah, I'm about to tear that ass up. Like, all right. Do you mind getting a little lower for me? I'm like, oh, it's okay, Poppy. You don't have to be embarrassed. You don't have to be embarrassed. I'll get a little lower for you, Poppy, okay? Okay, baby. How's this? Is that a good angle for you? He's like, oh, yeah, I got this. I'm about to tear this ass up. And I was like, I think I'm gonna need you to get a little lower than that. I'm like, we're about to get it in. Don't worry, it's all good. We're gonna get this shit in. This is gonna happen. This is gonna get in. You know. I'm like, all right, okay, all right, Poppy, all right, okay. How's this? Blue 22, hike. Oh my God. I ended up in the ER that night. But you know, once we got to the floor, the dick was good. It was really good. And I think I would do it again. I think I'd maybe invest in a helmet. Maybe get insurance. But hey, like I said, I'm a music fan. You guys remember making like mixtapes for like your crushes and shit?
Hell yeah.
All right, so my fans are my crushes, and I have these mixtapes that I made. They're comedy mixtapes. And it's all of my material in chronological order in the last 14 years that I've been doing. I got volume 1 and 2 available for sale. If you want to buy one for me, thank you. Help me feed my children. I would love that. Thank you so much. You guys have been a great crowd. Please give it up for your host, Dooley.